This is Hino's Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. We keeping the foot on the what? On the next. We keeping the foot on the what? On the next. And like the Tibetan mastiff that I am, I'm applying what? Unlimited pressure. Because pressure does what? It bursts its pipes. Now let's get on to the video. Russell Westbrook got COVID-19, y'all. It's real out here in these basketball streets. This is going to be a two-part video in one iteration. Russell Westbrook got COVID-19, y'all. That means it's real out here in these basketball streets. It's real. This is an NBA superstar. An NBA superstar extraordinaire. High Octane Beta, a.k.a. Alpha Wannabe. Let me say it again. High Octane Beta, a.k.a. Alpha Wannabe. And I call him that because of Kevin Durant. But other than that, I have all the respect and the likes of the worlds of a Russell Westbrook. Because he does not defer to nobody. So you got to give him that if you don't give him anything else. Let me say it again. He doesn't defer to nobody. So you got to give him that if you don't give him anything else. And this guy out of his own mouth said, take this thing seriously, y'all. It's real out here in these basketball streets. It's real out here in these streets called life. Let me say it again. Take this shit serious, y'all. It's real out here in these basketball streets. It's real out here in these streets called life. Be careful. Be watchful of yourself. Protect yourself at all times. This is an NBA superstar who is at the pinnacle of his health and contracted this stuff. He knows the sport prides himself on being a healthy person. And he knows the sport can get this. Because I look at this mutated form of a virus that we've never seen since I don't know when as something to not play games with. But Adam Silver is playing games with this stuff. Adam Silver is letting you guys know his truest and his most properest levels on how he feels about the NBA. And you know how he feels about it? He feels that it should continue to go on, even though cases have multiplied, even though cases have exponentially risen. What kind of Rudy Pum Bring stuff is this? What kind of classic Doden Troglodyte stuff is this? What kind of ultra fanboy with the ultra fanboy rhetoric stuff is this? That's right. NBA commissioners can be ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetoric. Here's the truth of the fact of the matter, y'all. So hear me. Well, why are they doing this for the least path of resistance? Why are they doing this so that LeBron James can graduate to an abysmal 40% NBA Finals average, 4 for 10? That still doesn't separate the fact that he's 10% away from the upper echelon of the pantheon of greatness of 50% or higher, y'all. That's still atrocious. That's still Guffer Folk material of greatest of finals failure of all time material. But they're doing this on this fraudulent, fluky, on-the-spot NBA championship. That's right. We keeping the proverbial foot on the damn necks, y'all. We keeping the proverbial foot on the damn necks of the situation. You need He Knows the Sport out here in these basketball streets. Because while everybody's sitting here covering the damn NBA in Rudy Pum Brainism fashion, in classic Doden Troglodyteism fashion, and in ultra fanboy with the ultra fanboy rhetoricism fashions, He Knows the Sport has to levy the cold-hearted, the unadulterated, and the cutthroat truth-teller fashion. Adam Silver obviously does not care about the populace, i.e. the NBA 80% black populace or population. Doesn't give two shits about that. Because if he did, he would have called this season. Also that the legacy cannot be done. The cachet cannot be over. Did y'all catch that? But what I said was so deep and profound. Let that marinate in the corpus callosum and in the cerebellum. Hear me? Well, get the notepads out and get to the damn scribbling, man. Y'all need to be turkeys right now and gobble up that He Knows the Sport knowledge. Also that the legacy cannot be done. The cachet cannot be over. The least path of resistance can be evident. Come on, y'all. Y'all got to see this stuff for what it is. Basketball is mundane at this point. We're getting stars that are getting this stuff. Kevin Durant had it. Russell Westbrook's having it. James Harden's status right now is Mumbai. His status right now, the Rockets. Mike D'Antoni don't even want to be around nobody. But yet they want to push this agenda. Players are worried. And they told you it was 351 players. Look how it went down to 322. The numbers are going to keep going down to slim pickings, y'all. But also that LeBron James can have a chance at a fraudulent, fluky, on-the-spot NBA championship. And what's up with you fans? Why aren't you uproaring? Why aren't you calling this shit out for what it is? Why aren't you calling a spade here, man? Why aren't you calling it a buck? Why are you not keeping it real, keeping it 100? Who wants to watch a basketball game where it lacks the true fanship experience because of COVID? Anybody want to see a game that there is no fans in there? It's like a practice scrimmage? Come on, y'all. Y'all can't be Rudy pouring pump on brains. Y'all can't be classic Dolce and troglodytes. Y'all can't be ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetoric. This is what they are regressing this stuff into. Also that LeBron James can get a fraudulent, fluky, on-the-spot NBA championship. Russell Westbrook got this shit, y'all. It's real. This is serious out here in these basketball streets. So why aren't you using the true basketball eye test to call a spade here, man? Also that LeBron James, of all people, do you guys are seeing, or does Hino's Sport just have to keep peeling the layers of the damn onion for you guys to see this stuff in cold-hearted, unadulterated, cutthroat, truth-telling fashion? Well, I'm going to keep doing it. And I'm going to keep putting the proverbial foot on the damn necks until you guys get it. And then I'm going to still keep the foot on the damn necks. Because it's all gas, no fucking brakes. Let me say it again. All gas, no fucking brakes. Now let's get on to the second part of it. LeBron James telling you he doesn't need to put no message on his jersey. We don't give a fuck about you, LeBron. Let me say it again. We don't give a fuck about you, LeBron. Oh, well, I just think the way that I feel about the BLM movement is bigger. Well, if that was the case, LeBron James, where the fuck were you on the front lines? Why is the NBA season going on? This is the stuff that I'm talking about, man. All talk, no action, man. All the talk and no the action. This guy does Twitter fingering like it's nobody's business. This motherfucker tweets like it's nobody's business. But when it's time to actually do the heavyweight lifting, i.e. do the action, do the work, he leaves it to Kyrie Irving to do the heavyweight lifting. Kyrie Irving was talking about why we continuing this restart. We got players that are pulling out. And we're not just talking about regular level. Marquee level players that are pulling out. Because they don't want to be part of this damn rubbish. This is a laughing stock to the NBA brand. The NBA done took a hit. That's the way I look at it in my mind. Let me say it again. The NBA took a hit, and that's the way that I look at it in my mind. Now I'm compounding in a comprehensive fashion one whole video to talk about two different topics because I'm sick and tired of the damn NBA, man. I'm not going to be watching no fucking basketball games. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm going to be honest with you. Not this year, at least. I'm going to wait till next year when everything gets normal, when all this whole guinea pig experimentation is done with, when population control is done with, and everything is starting to restore to what is a new normal. Then I'll start paying attention. But as of right now, with everything that's going on, cases rising, people having basically what we say a low case of depression, why is a mundane thing like basketball being played right now? See, they're trying to play on your mind. And you as an NBA fan, you have to be smarter than this, man. And if you're not smart enough, that's why you have a Hino's Sport video. Because I operate in a three-dimensional thinking ability lane. Remember, I'm not a regular cat, nor do I think regular, nor do I reside in regular realms. Let me say it again. I'm not a regular cat, nor do I think regular, nor do I reside in regular realms. So when they play in chess, Hino's Sport and true alpha extraordinaire and governed by true alpha economics has to play super chess. Let me say it again. When they are playing chess, Hino's Sport in true alpha extraordinaire fashion, governed by true alpha economics, has to play super chess to reveal to you guys the neuro-linguistic programming, or i.e. NLP that these guys are doing. What is NLP? Get the notepads out and get to the damn scribbling. They're basically diluting their own subconscious brain or subconscious mind to thereby dilute your subconscious mind. I.e. what you guys been hearing me say, brain full of mush and brainwashed dodo heads. Where you guys think that came from? That came from NLP. Hino's Sport just never laid it out. But that's what they're doing. They're peeling the layers of the onions of your brain and screwing with your subconscious mind so that you can still get a fan base experience off of a cockamamie season. And now they're going to go after Shaquille O'Neal. Because he went from Big El Stupido, which is a guy that they love, to Big Aristotle. Yeah, they're going to start coming after him in a negative way now. He's going to start being polarized. Because he's the one that coined the fraudulent, fluky, on-the-spot NBA championship. What are you guys not seeing here? What do you brain full of mush and brainwashed dodo heads don't get? The NBA don't care. They don't give two flying fucks about you guys. All they care about is seeing that LeBron James graduates from an abysmal 33.3% NBA Finals average of 3 for 9 to a 40% variation of 4 for 10, as if that's better. That's still Guffer Folk material, which is greatest finals failure of all time. If I have to go 10 times to win 4, whoo, that is an epic failure. Let me say it again. If I have to go 10 times to win 4 times, that's a epic failure. And then to do it when they know Mr. Crooked little 35 foot in the shot of the damn eye ain't there. That's extra epic failure. And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make the legacy officially not done. The cachet officially not over. But guess what? Kevin Durant did that already. The legacy is officially done. The cachet is officially over. And like the Big Aristotle said, because he graduated from Big El Stupido, this is a fraudulent, fluky, on-the-spot NBA championship, y'all. We don't care what you say, LeBron James. We don't care if you're telling us you're going to put a message or you're not going to put a message. You've revealed yourself as a guy that governs himself by the 27th law of power, and you have this cult-like following of LBJ Riders Media, LBJ Brigade, LBJ Apologists, and LBJ Stands. And these people continue to allow themselves to be brain full of mush and brainwashed dodo heads. And if they watch a He Knows the Sport video, all gas, no brakes. Let me say it again. All gas, no brakes, and keeps the foot on the what? On the next. And keeps the foot on the what? On the next. And guess what? Like the Tibetan mastiff that I am, I'm applying what? Unlimited pressure. Because pressure does what? It bursts pipes. The pipes will be burst. You guys will be proselytized into what's called cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat truth-telling fashion. That's the truth. That's the cold-hearted, the unadulterated, and the cutthroat variation. We don't give a shit about you, LeBron James. We don't care. We've seen greatness at its highest levels. And you being a Guffer Folk, greatest finals failure of all time, it does not denote that. And the fact that you are not spearheading what you said you were going to spearhead, it tells me everything that it needs to tell me about you. A man without a word is like Adam Silver's backbone. It's spineless. Let me say it again. A man that doesn't hold to his own word is like Adam Silver's backbone. It's spineless. I keeps the foot on the what? On the next. I keeps the foot on the what? On the next. This is He Knows the Sport. Check it out.